Hello you guys, it's Fabio coming back with another video. As you see, I'm trying to pump these videos out, trying to give you guys great content. Okay, so now I want to talk about into our new hiring practices, the way we hire people now, right? So we try to simplify it because of the whole COVID-19 and then the new variants that's coming in. It's making it very difficult to really, I guess, somewhat interact with people, even though a lot of companies do it. We found a model that we feel that works for us, so I want to share that with you because you might be able to implement this and have it work for you. Okay, so what we do is we'll place an ad, right? We'll place an ad on like Glassdoor or Indeed or one of these type of platforms, right? So we'll place an ad for a specific position in a specific area. Okay, what happens is they click on the link, it'll take them to a form or portal where they can fill out the application. Okay, they fill out the application, they fill it out online, right? They submit it, it's emailed to us. My personnel, what happens is my personnel just read the application, go through it line by line, see, get to know, know them based on the application. And then if interested, what we do is set up a video call, okay? Or a video type of interview. So we set up the video interview that can last anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Reason is so long is because the way I hire is I kind of like to get to know them, what inspired them. I try to get to know them as much as possible. Not me per se, but the format that we use. So whether it's one of my representatives or a supervisor or whomever that's doing the video interview, we try to get to know the potential new hire, right? We want to know, what motivate them, what they like, what they don't like. Have they done cleaning before? What's their ultimate goal in working for us, right? So we try to get a little intel because the more we know about them, the more we can tell if they're going to be a good fit in working for us. Just because we do an interview, though, does not guarantee employment. So just because we do an interview does not guarantee employment, okay? So we try to simplify it as much as possible. This is the most simplest way that I feel that any employer could potentially hire, new employees, right? So they do the interview from home or wherever they want to do it from. We do ask that they be in an interview type of mind frame. In other words, from the dress. I mean, we don't need to see the whole body, obviously, right? But we expect them to look professional, as if they were coming into an office setting or something like that. So yeah, we expect them to be, professional looking, not a lot of hoopla going on in the background and whatever. So this is a format that you guys can use. It's very cost effective. You don't have to necessarily go meeting people certain places. You set it up, right? So you put an ad out there on Indeed or Monster or whatever, right? Whatever platform you want to use, right? They reply, you have it set up to some type of little portal where your application, they fill out the application, submit it back to you, it comes to you via email, and then you or your people can go through those particular applications. Or if you got a fax line or you got a fax that convert to email where a person could send a fax and then it come through your email, you can get them fax over their resume, right? I tend not to do the resumes as much. People lie on them anyway, and then we still have to have them fill out an application anyway, right? So I feel like it just kind of doubled up the time. So I prefer like the applications. Now, if people send us resumes, we will keep it on file and take a look at it or whatnot. But pretty much the resume is going to ask for the same thing. I mean, the application is going to essentially ask for the same thing: references, your name, your address, so forth and so forth, right? And then a lot of the stuff we're going to bring up in an interview anyway, just by the format that we use. Okay, so again, guys, this will make it better for you, where you need to look professional also. So not just them. You want to make sure that you look professional, you give off that vibe that you mean business, and that way you won't be taken advantage of. A lot of times you get taken advantage of as being an employer because the potential employee or the employee don't take you serious because of the whole vibe and the whole energy that you gave out, usually in the interview. Okay, so you guys can look at this and take this into consideration, see if it works for you. You modify it where you need to modify it. Like, so if everything that I say doesn't work, where you see certain things may work or may not work, you can make the adjustments or the assessments as to what you want to do in that regard. But again, this is the way that we're doing the hiring now with my company, Hollywood Janitorial. And like I say, I think it'll be a fantastic way that you guys can go with doing the video interviews. Okay, have a guideline, I would suggest, either for you or your administration or your supervisors, and everybody abide by that particular guideline. So the guide, what you mean, Fabio, by guideline? So the guideline is a list of questions with you getting to know the potential new hire, right? You want to know what irks them, what bugs them. You want to know what make them happy, what make them sad. You kind of want to get to know a little bit about them, what motivates them, right? What's non-motivating for them, you know. So for an example, non-motivating is for a person that might feel like they don't see growth or they don't have to see a chance in growing in the company. Well, it's not motivating for them to come to work. Why? Because they don't see growth. They want to grow within the organization. So these are some of the things that you can ask them, guys. So hopefully I gave you a lot of impactful information in this particular video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you leave it on the video. Brain freeze. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe. If you don't want to leave a comment and you want a little more intimate conversation with me, I don't know why I'm stuck all over the place with this, but you want a more intimate vibe with me, you can always email me at HOLLYWOODJanitorialServ@gmail.com, HOLLYWOODJanitorialServ@gmail.com, and we can kind of converse that way, guys. Other than that, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video. I greatly appreciate you guys, and as I always say, the only person that can ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Take care.